Hello and welcome to Project Cars 2, and I know it's the middle of the summer and we're about to start talking about snow. So in today's video I want to talk about the snow and the live track free system in Project Cars 2. We are at the Nurburgring short circuit, I think it's the sprint short, and we're in the Honda Civic Type R. We're going to get the car started up and we're going to go out and do a lap. The car is front wheel drive. I'm going to swap to an all wheel drive car and a rear wheel drive car. So let's start the car up. We're going to get the wipers on. We'll see where we're going. We're going to keep the lights on. So the car's got no traction control, ABS is off, stability controls off. This is, you know, driving with no aids. In the snow you wouldn't really do this. So let's get started. So if I move off gingerly. Now if I accelerate hard, is all the front wheels are going to start doing is spinning and scrabbling for grip, and we're just going to power understeer. So I'm going to approach this corner a speed you would expect to, even gingerly, 19 miles an hour. I'm going to put my foot down and I'll locked up there and I'm just spinning in a higher gear now, and we're gaining speed. Now on snowy surfaces in real life you can gain speed, and one of the hardest things is when you put that speed is bleeding it off, especially in modern cars with ABS. If you stamp on the brakes you'll find it's almost like having no braking power, because all the ABS wants to do is stop the tyres from locking, and on a very slippery surface it's very easy to lock the tyres. So for all intents and purposes testing, I've got no ABS, you can see, just jamming the brakes on, we just slide. So if I just accelerate up quite hard, you can see we're just understeering. Now for a snowy surface there is quite some grip, as you can see. If I start moving the steering quite sharply and slide about, so the surface is slippery, there's no doubt about that. The car's not accelerating as it would normally, and to be fair, in these conditions it's going to be very difficult to knock out any sort of decent lap times. Now, one of the hardest things in snow, as I mentioned earlier, is stopping, and we've gone in way too quick there for the corner. Back up on the start finish and we'll slow us up a bit here so we can get round. If in the corner I push too hard, the car's just going to go wide, and back off the power it's going to tip back here. And what I'm going to do very shortly, I'm just going to swap to an all-wheel drive car so you can see the difference. Right, hi everyone, we're back again. So I'm redone. We're in the old school Nissan Skyline, and this car is all-wheel drive and it handles so much differently to the Civic Type R. And if we get some revs up, we're going to launch off the line and we're going to get some speed up, and immediately the car's moving around underneath me. We didn't get that in the Civic and we got way more speed, so we've got to bleed some of this speed off. Now what I'm going to do is come down slowly. We'll drop ins first. That didn't go to plan. The Project Cars 2 is so much more realistic than Project Cars 1. What we're going to do, throw it in, get the back round, steer into it. For this corner, I think what we're going to do, we're going to drop it into first, The revs up, spin it down, keep the power on. Think about the braking distance. Oh, that was a bit better. Little slide over there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this down, drop the air, power them out. Power on. So it's through the corner. So a massive difference from the front wheel drive. We've got far more acceleration, far more grip. I'll power it now. It's definitely got a lot of turbo like this car. So I'm going to get it in. I'm going to throw the wheel around. More grip. Go. Power. And it's going to pull us forward. My inability to drift is terrible, so I need to practice this. If there's one thing you need to do on September the 22nd, I think that's when Project Cars 2 is going to launch, pick yourself at the back of the game and have a go at this. Because honestly, the immersion and the fun. Right, let's try this. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. We'll have to edit this out, so all the good bits I've done and all the bad bits we'll leave there. Alright, so we're back again, and this time we have a rear drive car, and this is Porsche 911 GT3. So we've done the front, we've done the all-wheel drive, let's do the rear. And straight away, as you can see, the rear's just alive, no grip whatsoever. Can't go anywhere near the throttle. We're pushing. Now if I'm a bit ginger with it, we should be able to get that right and carry on. There we go. Back on the track. This is why when it snows, most people leave a rear drive car. It's really bad at home, unless you can get some weight over the rear tyres. Right, silliness aside, let's see if we tread very carefully, can we get around the track? So I want to be sensible, we're going to come into this not too fast. So if we get up into a higher gear, it should give us some more traction. got our speed off. No. I'm going to leave it there.